Hello again, and welcome to another episode of We Unbox Shit, where we don't really unbox shit per se from new, but we do box set reviews. So previously, I had reviewed Batman the Animated Series, the complete box set. For this episode, I'm going to be reviewing the Batman Beyond, the complete series box set. And just right off the bat, to give you a comparison in terms of size, there's the size comparison for the two. They're almost identical, just a bit shy. I'm not sure why they did that. It's kind of odd. I always think that's odd when I display it on my shelf, that they're kind of different series, like sizes. It's kind of funny because this only had 3 seasons, this had 4 seasons, so you could say that extra 4th season maybe would have filled in the gap, or maybe you could say this is the grade A plus show, this is just maybe an A minus, and maybe that's the reason for the lack, that it's just not quite as good. So I'll give them that. I'll give them a pass on that reason. So just delving right in, it's the beautiful fucking front cover art once again with a beautiful slipcase. Just like the other Batman the Animated Series. Beautiful slipcase on the front, of course, showing Terry McGinnis, the Batman Beyond character, and once again, just like the other box set, it shows you a nice silhouette of him jumping in the air. And that's just a comparison shot of the two, just to show you the two. Very similar the way they did this, and these two box sets look absolutely fucking fantastic beside each other. Obviously, love has been put into this box set, just as much so that was put into the Batman the Animated Series box set. On the edge of the thing, it just says Batman Beyond. I believe it says DC Comics Classic Collection, yep. And it says it on the other side. And let's delve into the actual box set itself. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Unlike the it's slightly embossed Batman logo, which works for that box set, we get more of a futuristic front tone, more of an anime look, which is really what influenced Batman Beyond's art style compared to the older noir 20s Batman the Animated Series version. The back, again, more futuristic. This is actually all silver. So again, differentiates itself from Batman the Animated Series box set. Just going to open this up. This I thought was cool. It's the newer, it's a piece, and this is actually reflective as well. This is a piece of the redone Batman logo, and it's done in a reflective material. Once again, we get a beautiful art book. Now, unlike the Batman the Animated Series, which had 2 sets of 2 volumes, it's just 1 set this time around. Now let's take a quick look at the art book. Just like the Batman the Animated Series, it's really just concept art, a bit of a forward from, I'm not sure who that is, just someone on the production team. Obviously menu, chapter selection, just menu and episode names, really. That's all that really is. And then just concept art. These are nice touches. I'm not really a fan of them because I think really people don't really bother to read through this stuff, but some people do. I myself do look through them, but I don't really think they're necessary to box sets or limited editions. They're just kind of a nice touch. If they're going to throw them in, I don't believe they should be a selling feature. I think they should just be a standard thing. There's the front, and there's the back. And now let's move on to the actual case itself. Very similar, in fact, almost the exact same as the Batman the Animated Series. The exact same case dimensions. Pretty much precisely. I don't know why, but the logos are flipped for some reason. This one, I guess, is meant to be open like that, and this one's meant to be open like that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think ultimately you're going to open it like this anyways. It's just kind of odd that they decided to design it like that. It's like, could they not really got an image like that? Like, who cares? Nice discs. It's the exact same discs that you're going to get in the individual releases of Batman Beyond. There's nothing really new here. These are the same discs you'll get with the individual seasons, the same cover artwork and everything. Nice artwork on them, like obviously attention and love was put into it. For some reason, and this is just nitpicking on my part, but I hate inconsistency in seasons, and they could have changed this for the complete series. I noticed this when I first got it too. If you look, Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. What the fuck? It stands out like a sore thumb. Why the fuck did they drop the consistency of the artwork? Look, character, logo? What the fuck? How did they fuck that up? Look, even though it's only 2 discs, they decided to just do a cheap Batman Beyond logo, and in purple no less. That's just cheap, and it's inconsistent. And I know these are the same discs they use for the individual season releases, and what pisses me off is for this complete box set, would it really have been that fucking hard to design like an alternate cover artwork? that's just a piss off. Now, really, I think that just like the Batman the Animated Series, I think this is the actual only special disc unique to this set. I have gone through this. It is just as in-depth as the Batman the Animated Series special feature disc was, and I do recommend it as a selling feature of this box set, of what makes it unique. So once again, this has been Batman Beyond, the complete series. This right now is not expensive. I believe you can pick this up at HMV for anywhere between $80 and $100. The individual seasons are actually much less on this show, unlike Batman the Animated Series that held its value. I believe on this, the individual seasons were like 20, maybe 30 bucks a piece. So it technically would be cheaper if you were to pick up the individual seasons. You might be able to get all 3 of them for, say, $60, so you will save some money. Do yourself a favor, pick this up, say fuck the individual box sets. I want this beautiful, nice collector piece to put on my shelf, and I want it sitting right beside its fucking sister series right there, because I mean, it doesn't get any sexier than this. So I can't recommend this enough. Once again, this has been Batman Beyond, the complete animated series box set. And I definitely recommend this. Pick this up before it gets rare, because this shit already has.